Back once again on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network, Centricom Channel 10. Mike Trainer, Rhett Jackson with you. As we're about ready to start this game, let's go to the starting lineups right now with Rhett Jackson.
Well, first off for the Lady Bulldogs, it's a familiar lineup. 5 seniors. Number 1, Jada King. Number 3, her cousin Paige King. Number 11, Kesley Wynn. Number 20, Taryn Scooby Thompson. And number 22, Sheridan Sorensen. For the Lady Eagles from Duchesne, number 14, senior Ashlyn Gatherham. Number 21, a senior, Brianna Brady. Number 30, a sophomore, Paula Tesoro. Number 32, a senior, Mackenzie Nilsson. And number 33, a senior, Alyssa Grant. So a lot of senior girls out here. 4 senior starters for Duchesne and 5 senior starters for the Lady Bulldogs.
And we're about ready to start tipping for the Eagles right now as Mackenzie Nielsen. And for the Lady Bulldogs, who do we got out there, Rhett? Is that Thompson?
Taryn Thompson.
Taryn Thompson ready to go. Here we go. It's going to be won by the Eagles as they start off with the basketball. They work it into the corner. And now bringing it back out is Gatherham.
Lady Bulldogs in man-to-man defense.
Now pass out top they go. A lot of good size for the Duchesne Lady Eagles. Looks like their inside presence may be a problem here, as they have some tall girls. Right wing pass to Duchesne, down low pass, tipped and stolen away. A beautiful steal by Thompson.
Yeah, Scooby just beat her to the spot there and cut that pass off and forced a turnover.
Back the other way comes Gunnison. Out top, as Rhett says, Scooby. Pass picked off by Duchesne. Back they come the other way.
Yeah, Thompson just kind of forced that in, trying to get it into Sheridan, Sorensen in the post.
Now pass over left side. 7:05 left in the first. No score yet. Lob pass down low, shot up, and that's going to bounce in good on the shot that time by Paula Tesoro.
Nice screen and roll there. Tesoro made a nice catch on the move and got it up on the glass, and it fell for her.
Now back the other way comes Gunnison. Dribbling from the right side down low is going to be Kesley Wynn, but a whistle and a foul. Reaching foul must have been on
Grant.
Duchesne.
Alyssa Grant, Chandler Cutler saying you're not going to be able to use your hands tonight. Got to move your feet.
Baseline left inbounds. Jada King gets it around the horn to Paige King. Paige puts it out top. Now back to Paige. Paige left wing goes again to Jada King. Now right wing 3 on the way. Thompson drills it.
She got her feet set and just didn't hesitate. Let it get up in the air with nice rotation. 3-2, Lady Bulldogs.
6:30 left here in the first quarter of play. Score update is a presentation of Gunnison Telephone. Now out top for the Eagles is Tesoro. Tesoro left angle pass, gives it up to Gatherham. Pass out top, now down low, and that's going to go out of bounds. Mackenzie Nielsen threw it a little too big for her teammate.
Yeah, Ashlyn Gatherham trying to bring it in, but went harmlessly out of bounds, and that's another turnover for the Lady Eagles.
3-2, Lady Bulldogs on top. Gunnison Valley will bring it up. On the dribble across the center court line, bringing it is Kesley Wynn, hands it off to King. Jada backs it up with a black headband around her head. Now swings it out top to Thompson, who hit a 3 just moments ago. Left angle pass to Paige King. Paige, a great third baseman at Gunnison Valley.
A lot of talent out there.
Left wing 3, that one's no good for Thompson. Didn't draw any iron. Now rebound grabbed by Paige King. And now we have a foul on Duchesne.
Yeah, so it kind of interesting. It's the speed and quickness of the Lady Bulldogs versus the size of the Lady Eagles. Right now, the speed and quickness winning.
Now Thompson, left corner, gets the pass inbounds. Now left angle, the win, out top King. Paige lobs it inside, trying to go down low and denied nicely by the Duchesne Eagles. Sheridan Sorensen tried to go in and she could not. Now Kesley Wynn, right wing, or check that Jada King with it. Jada dribbling on the right angle, out top to Thompson. Thompson holds the ball, waiting for somebody to streak inside, it looks like. And now passes to the free throw line. Jada King with it, out left wing to Thompson. Thompson holding the ball, Taryn. Down low, gets it to Paige King, shot no good, rebound, put back, bounces in, good for the Lady Bulldogs, and that's going to be a 2-1 for Sheridan Sorensen.
She just, the inside position at first belonged to the Lady Eagles, but Sheridan there again using speed and quickness, got to the spot first, and then got it up on the glass with the hoop and the harm.
5-2, Bulldogs lead, looking to make it 6-2, free throw on the way, bounces in good, a 3-point play the old-fashioned way from Sheridan Sorensen. Into the game for Duchesne, Megan, is it Raymond?
Raymond, yeah.
Raymond. 5:12 left in the first. Bulldogs 6, Duchesne 2. Score updated courtesy of Gunnison Valley Bank and Hermanson's Mill. Right wing with the basketball. 33 is Alyssa Grant. Tries to go in. There's a whistle and a foul called on Jada King of Gunnison.
Grant kept looking back to her left, trying to look for a post-up, but then just swept the ball to her right and got the step on Jada King, drawing the hand check call.
5:02 left in the first quarter. Gunnison 6, Duchesne 2. Inbounds play right in front of the Duchesne bench. Or Bulldog bench, excuse me. Pass out top to Grant. Alyssa passes off angle left. On the perimeter, makes a move, driving in as her teammate. Denied nicely. Good defense there by the Lady Bulldogs, Kesley Wynn. Out top, Grant. Grant drives, shoots, and can't get it to go, but she draws the foul, and she'll make a trip to the free throw line, which is sponsored by Centricom Channel 10.
Foul's going to go on Scooby Thompson. Her first. Grant has 2 free throws.
Here comes the first, and no good. Rimmed off there. And coming into the game now for Duchesne is Jade Moon. Checking in for the Lady Bulldogs is Kennedy Knudsen.
And
someone else checked in. Who was it?
Taylor Brackett. So you go with the 4 seniors and the up-and-coming freshman for the Lady Bulldogs.
6-2, trying to cut that lead in half with a free throw here as Grant bounces in. Good for Grant. 6-3, Gunnison leads.
Now Duchesne going to switch into a 1-2-2 zone.
Now right side, Lady Bulldogs trapped, passing out of it. Now to the free throw line, down low to the block, shot up and good! What a job! The pass down low on the bucket by Sheridan Sorensen.
They hit Kesley Wynn in the high post, and she found Sheridan in the box, and she put it on the glass and scored.
Gunnison 8, Duchesne 3 here at the Snow College Horn Activity Center. An E from Utah to a state first round elimination game. Bulldogs lead 8-3, 4:14 left in the first. Duchesne out top, faking the 3, driving in as Jade Moon floats it up, can't get it to go. That may have been blocked.
Kennedy Knudsen.
Back comes Gunnison. On the dribble for the Lady Bulldogs, Taylor Brackett. Pass over right wing, Kesley Wynn for 3. That's long. Rebound put back, Sheridan Sorensen can't get it to go. Another offensive board. Back out, thrown away and taken away as Paige King had it, but the Bulldogs get it. Kesley Wynn on the right wing, drives to the free throw line, down the lane, goes over the shot in the timber and draws the foul. And she'll be at the line for 2, Rhett.
Right now, it's just the overall speed and quickness of the Lady Bulldogs. It just every loose ball, offensive rebounds. It seems like right now the Lady Bulldogs are winning those battles.
Free throw by Wynn is going to bounce off, no good. Let's talk about the fearlessness of Kesley Wynn driving into the teeth of that big defense.
Yeah, she just pinned her ears back and saw a little crease and draw the contact.
Free throw rims off and rebound taken on the free throw miss. 8-3 still our score. 5-point lead for the Bulldogs. Left wing pass open for 3, didn't take the 3. And a lot of the kids today have had a problem standing behind the college three-point line when the high school three-point line is a lighter color just inside, which is tough to see. Now backing up with the dribble is Ashlyn Gathram. Gathram drives in down a low block. Looks like she took an extra step, but she scores and gets the deuce.
Nice hard drive, and then a nice step through.
Now right wing driving in is Wynn. Kesley, bothered, looking, passes it off to the right angle. Gives it up to Knudsen. Kennedy swings it around the horn, left wing. Driving in, the Lady Bulldogs trying to go for the shot. Got the ball stripped. Another shot blocked. Now the late whistle and a foul call. And Taylor Brackett will find herself at the free throw line. But the Bulldogs haven't shot all that well from the free throw line early on here. Yep. That's the 5th team foul on the Duchesne Eagles, 2 on the Bulldogs.
Yeah, you know, especially early, you want to hit some of these free throws so you have confidence throughout the game. Ooh, there's string music there. Beautiful stroke there by Taylor Brackett.
Free throw on the way, and that is no good. Back the other way comes Duchesne, trailing 9-5 to the Gunnison Valley Bulldogs. 2:54 left in the first quarter. That score check a presentation of Cache Valley Bank. Out top, 3-ball straight away. A high archer off the glass and iron, no good by Grant. Rebound taken by Sorensen. Now pass over left wing. Left corner it goes. Brackett out top. Wynn. Dribbles in right side. Passes out to the right wing to Paige King. Around the horn. Goes out top again to Brackett. Brackett right angle. Wynn bounce pass to the high post. Gives it up to Knudsen. Back outside. Good pass work by the Bulldogs. Now baseline drive, dishing out wide open. Left corner three on the way. Paige King off the iron. Rebound taken by Duchesne's Nielsen.
Really good offensive set there. This ended up being a wide open three. It just didn't fall. It's a make or miss game, but that was good offense there by the Lady Bulldogs.
2:06 left in the first. 9-5 our score. Duchesne down by 4. Grant dribbles in, dishes off right wing. Long three ball on the way. Skims off the rim. No good for Gathram. Rebound taken by, looks like Nielsen. Mackenzie Nielsen of Duchesne. Out top. Right wing pass. Gathram finds Grant. They swing it around. Minute 46 left in the first. Bulldogs playing some pretty good D.
They have throughout the year, so whether they can rebound out of it, I think Grant got away with the travel there.
Right wing pass goes to Raymond. Megan Raymond. Raymond. Pass off. Grant going to drive. She gets the shot blocked. Oh, what a block by Kennedy Knudsen out of bounds. She says, take that, Mr. Harden.
Timed her jump well. Got a lot of ball.
Ball's out of bounds for Duchesne, but that was a big-time block by Kennedy Knudsen. Obviously, checking out of the game on that play was Grant. She's much better looking than James Harden is. We've got to give her that. Three ball right wing on the inbounds play, no good by the Eagles. Tipped out of bounds by Duchesne. Oh, they're going to say Paige King last touched it. And it's going to be Duchesne basketball.
Yeah, we were kind of blocked out there, but we'll trust the referee. He got that one right.
Inbounds play again, down on the low block, spinning, shooting, and no good. Whistle foul called on the Bulldogs on the missed shot there by Megan Raymond.
Another long Lady Eagle there, using her length and just kind of quick pivot move, forced a foul.
Now free throw on the way. That's going to be short. Neither team really shooting stellar at the free throw line, and it's still 9-5.
Yeah, both teams have squandered a couple opportunities here in the first quarter from the free throw line.
We appreciate you watching and listening to our coverage on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and Centric on Channel 10. Mike Trainer, Rhett Jackson, Nate Palmer courtside, and Gideon Palmer on the camera along with Levi Naylor. Free throw missed. Gunnison on the rebound. Kennedy Knudsen has a couple blocks already in this game. Now rifles at left wing. Taylor Brackett traveled, dragged her pivot foot as she stopped, smiles because she knew she did it, and turned it over.
Kind of thought she saw something, but then it got taken away and forced to kind of surprised her, and she moved her pivot foot.
A minute 5 left in the first quarter. Gunnison 9, Duchesne 5. Teams fighting for a place in the final 8 at state, which would be huge for either of these teams. Be mentioned in the same breath as the other teams in the final 8. Now there's a pass inside with the basketball. Spinning is number 12, Raymond. Back outside they go. Good defense by the Bulldogs. Brianna Brady with the basketball. Angle right pass. Now back out top. Holding the ball is Maddie Karen. Duchesne being very deliberate and patient here. Oh, there's a foul. Going down hard was Grant, and going over to make sure she's okay because she didn't quite get to the spot was number 22, Sheridan Sorensen.
That'll be a non-shooting foul, so 30 seconds remaining.
Inbounds out top, goes to Gathram. Gathram right wing, gives it up to Karen. Karen pass down low, shot up, no, short. Rebound is going to be caught by the foul called on the shot. And at the free throw line is going to be Mackenzie Nielsen of Duchesne.
And that's 2 quick ones on Sheridan Sorensen.
Bulldogs will bring in Berkeley Peterson. At the next break, there's the first free throw good, 9-6. Checking in, checking out is Sheridan Sorensen with 2 fouls. Back in is going to be Alyssa Grant for Duchesne, checking in for Ashlyn Gathram. Duchesne in the white, trimmed in gray and blue. At the free throw line is going to be Nielsen for one more. Eyes it, fires it, and scores it. 9-7, a 2-point game. And checking in for the shooter is going to be number 20, Riley Blazard.
I think that's the first time that either team has hit 2 free throws in a row.
22 seconds left before the end of the first quarter. Kesley Wynn brings it up on the dribble. Wynn backs it up midcourt right side, guarded by Grant. Passes off left side to Brackett. 12 seconds on the clock. Out top it goes to Dyring. Dyring hands it off there to Knudsen. Knudsen left wing goes to Dyring. Dyring makes a move, goes to the rack, floats it up. Can't get it to go. Rebound Grab by Duchesne, and that'll end the first quarter of play with Gunnison leading Duchesne 9-7. We'll take a break here on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network, Centricom Channel 10, back for second quarter action after this.
In the days of the Mountain Men, Cache Valley, Utah became a central gathering place for trappers and explorers. They named it Cache because it was there they would store their goods and come together to trade and connect. This spirit of community continues today at Cache Valley Bank with locations and services throughout Utah, including 3 branches right here in San Pete County. They are Central Utah's financial outfitter. No matter your mountain, they want to see you reach the top. Cache Valley and Central Utah are rooted in grand expeditions. Let's keep that heritage alive together. Discover Cache Valley Bank. Mountains await. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
For more than 20 years, South San Pete Pack in Centerfield has served Central Utah with animal processing and retail custom meats. The staff and management appreciate your business and will continue to offer custom slaughter services for beef, pork, and lamb and provide choice cuts of meat. Remember, South San Pete Pack sells Norbest products, ribeye, and sirloin steaks and operates their own smoker, so everything's done in-house. For meat processing or retail sales, think of South San Pete Pack at 350 North Main in Centerfield. Call 528-3768.
We're back once again on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network, Centricom Channel 10. Gunnison leading after one quarter at 9-7. Your thoughts?
The speed and quickness of the Bulldogs, Lady Bulldogs, counterbalancing the size of the Lady Eagles.
Inbounds for the Lady Bulldogs. Kaylee Dyring brings it forecourt out top. Left wing pass to Taylor Brackett. Dribbles top, hands it off there to King. Left wing 3 on the way. Off the iron high. No good on the 3 try by Dyring. Loose ball knocked out of bounds by Gunnison Valley. It'll be Duchesne ball.
No, I think they're going to say that one off the Lady Eagles.
You're right. And Jada King will pass it in. Baseline left on the D of Badgers on the baseline here at Snow College. And a 5-second call and a turnover. Good defense on the inbounds play.
Good defense, and it didn't look like all the Lady Bulldogs were on the same page there. Just not sure that they all got the same call.
Duchesne could tie or take the lead on this possession, down 9-7 to Gunnison Valley. Left wing pass to Grant. Grant gets a screen, dribbles out top, tries to go down the lane, fires it over to the right wing, and then Van Dyke with it, passes back out. Check that. That's Karen. Karen back out top, goes to Gathram. Ashland holds the ball. New call from the Duchesne coach.
They like to run a lot of sets, do the Eagles.
Now right wing holding the ball. Gathram passes out top to Grant. Grant dribbling the ball, thought about the 3, passes right wing to Gathram. Being very slow and deliberate, Duchesne. Kind of gives a little snapshot into the low-scoring games they played this year. Right wing pass down low, shot up and good. Working for the perfect shot, their coach was, and put in there nicely by Riley Blazard.
Nice ball side cut there by Blazard. Got her right to the rim, made it.
Ties the game at 9. Bulldogs on top. Left wing pass Taylor Brackett. Brackett passes to a streaking player. Now back out left side. Driving in is Jada King. Shot no good. Rebound taken by the Duchesne Eagles. 9-9 our score. 6:30 left here in the second quarter. That is your Coach B's Pizza score check. Right wing with the basketball is Blazard. Blazard passes left side to Gathram. Gathram holding the ball again. Top of the key. Goes to Karen. Karen right wing. Now pass inside, tipped by the Bulldogs, almost stolen away, and grabbed by Grant of Duchesne. Now left wing. Again, like you said, Rhett, a lot of sets being run by Duchesne. Pass out top. Now with it is Grant. Grant passes down low to the block, driving in. Shot is blocked again by the Bulldogs' Taylor Brackett, or was that Kennedy Knudsen with that one?
Kind of we're shielded out there.
Nice screen by the official. May have been a moving screen, too, that you couldn't see through, right?
Baseline inbounds play here for the Lady Eagles.
9-9 our score. In for the Eagles. Right wing, Raymond. Back out right corner, 3 on the way, no good. Rebound, Grant gets the shot. Got it to drop, and she drew the foul.
So one thing that's starting to swing in the Lady Eagles' favor is rebounding. The Lady Bulldogs have been limited to 1 shot on the one end, and there's an offensive rebound and a putback by the Lady Eagles.
11-9, Duchesne takes the lead back after having it 2-0 to start the game. First lead since that time. 5:46 left in the second. Free throw bounces out, no good. Rebound taken by the Lady Bulldogs, Dyring. Dyring lead pass. Gives it to Knutson. Left corner it goes. 3-ball. Jada King. No. Underneath the basket. Shot up. Good. Nice job by Kennedy Knutson.
Well, there's an offensive rebound that went the Lady Bulldogs' way.
11-11. 5:29 left in the second. Score update, a presentation of Barney Trucking and Gunnison Market. Left wing, Grant. Out top, Nielsen. McKenzie. Right wing pass. Goes to Gathram. Down low to Grant. Shoots it off the glass. Bounces off. No good. Rebound loose. Grab by Duchesne. Good hustle by Karen. Maddie Karen with the hustle to get that ball. Right wing, Grant. Grant holds it. Skip pass to the left wing. Goes to Karen. Karen drives in. Gets tied up nicely. Tied up by Taryn Thompson.
Too much dribbling there. They just dribbled right into too much congestion, and Scooby Thompson just got that ball tied up. Got the possession back for the Lady Bulldogs.
Lady Bulldogs will bring up Kesley Wynn on the dribble, talking to Paige King as they both come up across the center court line. Now to King, left wing. Left to Jada King, out top. Knutson, pass to King, back outside. Kesley Wynn for 3. In and out, no good. Tough break. Loose ball picked up by the Duchesne Eagles, Gathram.
It's good offense, though. It was a good look.
11-11 our score. Gathram's going to drive all the way to the rack. Shoots, misses, and they're going to call a foul, likely on Kennedy Knutson.
You got to hustle back and get the ball stopped, though. That time, Gathram was able to get all the way to the rim before they fouled her.
Timeout, Bulldogs in 11-11 game. We'll take a break as well. 4:37 left in the second. This is a Robinson Transport timeout. We'll be right back.
Eat fresh at your Gunnison Subway. Subway features a variety of hot toasted subs, soups, and sandwiches with 8 subs under 6 grams of fat. Get your morning started with a full menu of delicious breakfast items. You'll also enjoy Subway's fresh soup served year-round, personal pizzas, and for that party or get-together, Subway's party platters. And stop in for February, where you get any regular footlong for $5. That's your Gunnison Subway, open 7 days a week at 215 South Main in Gunnison.
We're back once again here on Centricom Channel 10 and the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network. Mike Trainer, Rhett Jackson, along with Nate Palmer. 11-11 our score, but Ashlyn Gathram of Duchesne can change that at the free throw line with a pair of free throws. First one bounces out, no good. She'll have one more.
Right on line, just a little bit too much oomph off the back iron.
7 fouls on the Bulldogs, 5 on the Eagles. First personal charge there to Kennedy Knutson. Free throw bounces high and then bounces in good for Gathram. It's 12-11 Duchesne. 4.5 left in the first half. Out top, Thompson. Taryn looking to pass it off. Now fires at left wing. Kesley Wynn drives in, scoops it up, looked like she was hit, but no call. Second try on the shot by a teammate, no good. And that's going to be saved, and running into the scorer's table is Jada King. She looks like she's okay as she hustles back out.
And the referees let a little contact go on that possession.
And now with the basketball, swinging it over to the right wing, Gathram for Duchesne. A 1-point lead for the Eagles. Pass tip, stolen away. Beautiful job by Taryn Thompson.
Good post defense there.
Now back comes Gunnison. Kesley Wynn left angle. Fires it out top to Thompson. Thompson shoots a jumper. Looked like it was on line, but I've got a bad angle. That missed. 3:45 left in the second. Duchesne on the rebound. Here come the Eagles. Gunnison started off with a 9-5 lead in the first quarter, and right now they've only scored 2 points since that. Now there's a shot blocked and then taken by Taryn Thompson, tied up by Grant as she grabs on to Taryn Thompson. Thompson needed to pull that ball out and then raise it above her head.
Yep. Chin it a little bit.
12-11 Duchesne. Duchesne gets the alternate possession. Inbounds to McKenzie. Nielsen. Back out to Raymond. Raymond, there's the 3 ball on the way. Good drain from the right corner by Brianna Brady. And 15-11 Duchesne.
The dreaded down screen corner shot. Everybody runs it.
15-11 Duchesne with the lead. 3:14 left in the first half. Bulldogs working on the angle left. Kennedy Knutson passes off, driving in, shooting it up, scoring it. What a nice move right there by the Lady Bulldogs, Kesley Wynn.
Good ball side cut by Kesley.
Now the other way, it's 15-13 Duchesne with the lead. Nielsen on the right angle. Passes it out top to Gathram. Gunnison content in just letting them run their slow offense. Runs to the right side, driving in. Gathram shoots, scores, and she's fouled. Good screen out top by Mackenzie Nielsen.
Yeah, really good screen. Good. she had her choice of which ball screen she wanted. She went to her strong hand. It was just a really good, solid screen, and not enough help side defense by the Lady Bulldogs. And I think when you have a smaller but quicker team, you want to close the distance, and they're letting the Eagles lull them into sleep, and they're absorbing a lot of screens. And I think the Lady Bulldogs need to try and maybe do some double teams and force some turnovers.
Now driving in the other way. No good on the drive that time by Kesley Wynn. Missed it 17-13. Duchesne by 4. 2:37 left in the second. That score update, a presentation of Robinson Transport. Now again, the Bulldogs just content to lay off. Now driving left side, going to the underneath the basket, getting trapped there. Now turning, shooting, scoring. How did she make that? What a job by number 25, Jade Moon.
Just kept her composure and her pivot foot and got it up on the rim.
Bulldogs working to the right wing, back on top it goes. Jada King, right wing, three ball on the way. Yes, drained by Kaylee Dyring. A much needed three.
Junior guard helping out, cutting that 6-point lead in half.
19-16, Duchesne with the lead. 2 minutes left in the first half. Bulldogs pressuring now, Rhett.
Yep, good idea.
They must be having a radio on the bench right over there. There's a pass down low, shot no good. A loose ball on the other side. We'll call it a rebound. Now with the ball, double teamed again, losing the ball, and should have been a travel because she lost the ball without being knocked out of her hands, and then she picked it back up again after moving her feet, but they're going to say it's knocked out of bounds. It's going to be Duchesne ball.
I like to come in and popping into that three-quarter court 1-2-2 trap.
19-16, Duchesne with the lead. 1:44 left. Inbounds play to the left wing. There is Moon. Moon right wing, three ball on the way, and Duchesne misses that one. Rebound put back over the top is Mackenzie Nielsen, and she scores. 21-16, a 5-point Duchesne lead. 1:29 left in the first half. On the dribble, midcourt right side. Now there's a pass down low to Kesley Wynn. Back out top, Paige King on the right wing rather. She dribbles to the high post, left wing pass to Dyring. Dyring dribbles to the short corner, back outside. Fires it inside. There's a shot on the way off the high iron, no good, or off the high backboard, no good. Rebound taken by her teammate, throwing it all the way down. Gathram has it on the right wing. Grant has it now. Duchesne has really taken a little control of this game. There's a pass inside, driving, shooting, no good. Rebound, crashing the boards. Duchesne, loose ball, and another shot miss, and now a whistle. We've got an injured player, it looks like.
I think it's Grant, or Mackenzie Nielsen, maybe.
Oh, Grant's holding her knee. You hate to see that.
Yeah.
Young lady's been playing hard and playing a great ball game and injured right now. Hopefully she'll just be a little stinger and she'll be back up. 51 seconds left in the second. 21-16, Gunnison trails by 5. We'll take an injury timeout on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and Centricom Channel 10.
Our team works hard to shape the quality of life wherever we live and work. These values allow our team to be the go-to source for rural entities.
For integrity, honesty, and technical expertise, think of Jones & DeMille Engineering. With offices in Richfield, Roosevelt, Price, and Manti. Visit jonesanddemille.com or find them on Facebook. Since 1982, Jones & DeMille Engineering, your infrastructure professionals.
Coach B's Pizza, 557 South Main, a proud sponsor of Gunnison High School athletes, open 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Saturday. Coach B's Pizza offers lunch specials Monday through Friday, just $5 cash only, right next to the Gunnison High School home of the Bulldogs. Tantalizing pizza, market fresh salads, calzones, lunch or dinner. The cheese sticks are super cheesy, the marinara and Alfredo out of sight. Use the convenient drive-thru at Coach B's Pizza, 557 South Main, Gunnison.
You've heard for years that Gunnison Market is your hometown grocer. Now Gunnison Market offers you a hometown pharmacist. Come experience friendly hometown service from Sean Sorensen at Gunnison Market Pharmacy. Sean grew up in Gunnison and offers competitive prices, expert advice, and convenient hours, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday and 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Saturdays. Explore the loyalty card benefits, which gives you a free gift card for every 10 prescriptions filled. Call 528-7555 or visit Gunnison Market Pharmacy.
And welcome back on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network. Centricom Channel 10, Mackenzie Nielsen gets help off the court, and just hate to see that, gingerly walking on that knee and with tears in her eyes. Now Gunnison Bulldogs with the ball, and there's a carry, and that's going to be a turnover to Duchesne. Duchesne is really taking control in this game. 40 seconds left before halftime. They lead 21-16, Rhett.
Well, they're playing at the pace they like, and they have the size to really set a lot of solid screens, and then they get in the kind of shots they want. And then they're really handling the glass pretty good right now, too.
Moon left wing. Out top it goes to Raymond. Raymond right wing gives it to Grant. Grant swings it left wing. Trying to call a timeout as the coach. The officials just won't listen to him. And now with 23 seconds left, he calls a timeout. And we'll take a break here on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network, Centricom Channel 10.
We're talking with Riker Pickett at Gunnison Implemented Gunnison about Can-Am.
Can-Am has a great lineup of machines. We have anywhere from your work model, the Can-Am Defender, to your Sand Dunes, Desert, the Can-Am X3, and anything in between. We got the Maverick Trail, we got the Maverick Sport, and also the Commander. For the farmers or the business people out there, Can-Am offers a commercial discount up to $1,500 off on any Can-Am Commander, Defender, Maverick Trail. So come and take advantage of those deals.
Stop by Gunnison Implemented Gunnison.
23.9 seconds left here in the second quarter. It's Duchesne 21, Gunnison Valley 16. Inbounds play on the baseline for Duchesne. They get it into the left wing with his Gathram. Ashland dribbles top.
Lady Bulldogs counter that by going 2-3 zone.
Now right wing, pass underneath. Grant has it. Grant, an offensive foul. Was it Grant? No, it was 12. And that's going to go against Megan Raymond. And boy, that's just what destroys a coach's call on a timeout like that, isn't it?
Yeah, setting an illegal screen. Chandler Cutler rung her up.
Now Kesley winning the forecourt, 9 seconds left on the right wing. Bounce pass down, tip taken away by Duchesne. Bulldogs miss an opportunity there. Pass right side, driving in, going down with the basketball. That'll end the first quarter of play, or first half of play, with Duchesne owning a 5-point lead, 21-16 over the Gunnison Valley Bulldogs. It's time now for our Jones and DeMille Engineering halftime show, supporting our youth in their efforts to develop new talents and passions, paving the way to success. Jones and DeMille Engineering. We'll be back for the halftime show right after this on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and Centricom Channel 10.
Since 1947, Barney Trucking in Salina has built a reputation of unparalleled customer service and satisfaction in the trucking industry. Barney Trucking in Salina is now hiring local drivers. If you're looking for a solid career in the trucking industry that has a positive working environment, join the big blue trucks of Barney Trucking. The job includes benefits, training, retirement, and requires a Class A CDL license and an endorsement for doubles and triples. To apply, go to barneytrucking.com or call 529-4422. That's 529-4422.
No matter how you connect, Centricom delivers fast, reliable internet and powerful whole-home mesh Wi-Fi throughout your home for intense gaming, easy sharing, and buffer-free streaming on every device all at once. With experts ready to help. Connect to faster internet. Connect with Centra Wi-Fi. Connect to now. Call or click Centricom.com to upgrade your internet today.
Serving South Central Utah for over 100 years, the Gunnison Valley Bank has seen vast changes in the banking business over the past century. The bank first opened its doors in 1909, and beginning next month, Gunnison Valley Bank will be a part of State Bank of Southern Utah and will continue to serve the banking needs of these rural communities. Gunnison Valley Bank looks forward to a bright and secure future with State Bank of Southern Utah, serving the financial needs of rural Utah. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Robinson Transport is a major part of the central Utah economy by hauling supplies to maintain the energy needs of Utah and surrounding states. The management extends a sincere appreciation to all of their drivers for their hard work and dedication. Robinson Transport fully supports the education of our area youth and their participation in athletic competition. Should you need any construction equipment, topsoil, gravel, or concrete work, remember Robinson Transport of Salina, a proud sponsor of this sports broadcast.
Hermanson's Mill in Gunnison has a full line of Smart Licks mineral tubs that fit any cattle program you may have. Cow-calf operations, feeder cattle, or even dairy operations. There's a Smart Licks tub for your animals. They also have a full line of cattle vaccines with thousands of doses in stock. Cattle vaccines, cattle wormer, implants, and non-prescription antibiotics. Hermanson's Mill, they have it all. That's Hermanson's Mill in Gunnison. Stop by or give them a call, 528-3136.
Welcome back once again on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network, Centricom Channel 10 on our Jones and DeMille Engineering halftime show. They applaud the teams for hard work, dedication, and commitment. The race for excellence has no finish line. And at halftime, the Duchesne Eagles lead the Gunnison Valley Bulldogs 21-16. And it's time now to take a look at our stats, brought to you by South Sanpete Pack. These stats so kindly provided by Brad James, the Maverick, at Mid-Utah Radio. He's done all 8 games today. He'll do all 8 games tomorrow here for us. And it's always nice to have his stats, Rhett, so let's take a look at them.
All right, first off, for the Lady Eagles, they shot 20 shots and made 8 of them for 40%. Very anemic from beyond the arc. They shot 6 3-pointers and only made 1 for 16%. And then from the free throw line, they didn't do themselves any favors there either. They were only 4 of 10 from the free throw line for 40%. Where they started to help themselves was on the rebounds. They had 15 rebounds to the Lady Bulldogs 11, and they had 6 offensive rebounds to the Lady Bulldogs 5. And they took care of the ball a little better. They only had 4 turnovers to the Lady Bulldogs 6. The Lady Bulldogs shot 20 shots as well, and they only made 6 of those. And many of those came early in the first quarter when they jumped out to that 9-5 lead. So 6 of 20 from the field, that's 30%. 2 of 8 from beyond the arc, 25%, and then 2 of 5 from the free throw line, 40%. So the stats are pretty even, but Duchesne's taken care of the ball a little better, and they've rebounded a little better, and they've shot the ball a little better, and that's why they have a 2-possession lead.
All right, and those stats, of course, brought to you by Subway of Gunnison. They, of course, do a great job there, Blake and the crew. And we'll take a break here on our Jones and DeMille Engineering halftime show. From slam dunks to buzzer beaters, the Jones and DeMille Engineering team is here to help you tackle the toughest infrastructure issues. And with the Pirates of the Caribbean here with the Gunnison Valley Band, we'll send it back for a break on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network, Centricom Channel 10.
In the days of the mountain men, Cache Valley, Utah became a central gathering place for trappers and explorers. They named it Cache because it was there they would store their goods and come together to trade and connect. The spirit of community continues today at Cache Valley Bank with locations and services throughout Utah, including 3 branches right here in Sanpete County. They are Central Utah's financial outfitter. No matter your mountain, they want to see you reach the top. Cache Valley and Central Utah are rooted in grand expeditions. Let's keep that heritage alive together. Discover Cache Valley Bank. Mountains await. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
For more than 20 years, South Sanpete Pack in Centerfield has served Central Utah with animal processing and retail custom meats. The staff and management appreciate your business and will continue to offer custom slaughter services for beef, pork, and lamb and provide choice cuts of meat. Remember, South Sanpete Pack sells Norbest products, ribeye, and sirloin steaks and operates their own smoker, so everything's done in-house. For meat processing or retail sales, think of South Sanpete Pack at 350 North Main in Centerfield. Call 528-3768.
Eat fresh at your Gunnison Subway. Subway features a variety of hot toasted subs, soups, and sandwiches with 8 subs under 6 grams of fat. Get your morning started with a full menu of delicious breakfast items. You'll also enjoy Subway's fresh soup served year-round, personal pizzas, and for that party or get-together, Subway's party platters. And stop in for February, where you get any regular footlong for $5. That's your Gunnison Subway, open 7 days a week at 215 South Main in Gunnison.
Our team works hard to shape the quality of life wherever we live and work. These values allow our team to be the go-to source for rural entities.
For integrity, honesty, and technical expertise, think of Jones and DeMille Engineering. With offices in Richfield, Roosevelt, Price, and Manti, visit jonesandemille.com or find them on Facebook. Since 1982, Jones and DeMille Engineering, your infrastructure professionals.
We're back once again on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network, Centricom Channel 10, Jones and DeMille Engineering halftime show. Champions are propelled by dedication, teamwork, and commitment, vision, and a desire to do their best. Jones and DeMille Engineering, your local award-winning engineering firm. We had 2 players for the Duchesne Eagles that went down in that first half. Mackenzie Nielsen went off with help, gingerly on a knee with tears in her eyes. And also going down on that last play was Jade Moon. Looked like she may have rolled an ankle. She was not putting any weight on her leg as she was helped off with tears in her eyes. good news, Rhett, one of those players is back out here to warm up. That's Mackenzie Nielsen. She hasn't moved a lot on that leg, but she seems to be walking around up here and taking shots.
Hopefully she can walk it off and she can get back in and play, because especially if you're a senior, you don't want your last game to be cut short by injury. So hopefully she can get back out there.
All right, well, 21-16 our score. 5-point deficit for the Gunnison Bulldogs. As you take a look at this game, Gunnison wanting to advance out of Region 18 would like a win here over Duchesne, a higher seed from the other region. But what are some keys from what you saw in the first half that the Bulldogs must do to be able to win this game, Rhett?
They've got to pick the pace up. They can't be content to just sit. I mean, they do play good half-court defense, but the pace of play fits better for what Duchesne wants to do. Allows their coach to call out all the kind of sets he wants. He can kind of get the ball to the people that he wants it. He gets the screeners on the ball that he wants. I like that Melissa Sorensen jumped into a 1-2-2 and pressed the issue a little bit. They've got to pick the pace up. Got to look to outlet and get running. Get this Duchesne team running a little bit, and then extend and see if they can't create some more deflections and get in the passing lanes. I think the pace of play right now definitely favors the Lady Eagles.
That's your Jones and DeMille Engineering keys of the second half with Rhett Jackson. A special thanks to all of our sponsors: Gunnison Implement, Gunnison Telephone, Hermanson's Mill, Gunnison Valley Bank, Centricom, Channel 10, Cache Valley Bank, Coach B's Pizza, Gunnison Market, Barney Trucking, Robinson Transport, as well as Jones and DeMille Engineering, South Sanpete Pack, and Subway of Gunnison. Both teams out on the court warming up. Lady Bulldogs need a few more threes to drop. Their outside shooting needs to be there in a sense too, Rhett. Just thinking about the inside presence that Duchesne has with their side, it's been very difficult for the players to get some shots close to the rim.
Yeah, because what they really want to do is they like to run a lot of ball side cuts out of their motion, and you need to expand that defense out a little bit to open up those cutting lanes, and the best way to do that is to hit some outside shots. But when you're only 2 of 8, and the defense can afford to just kind of stay in there till you can prove you can hit some of those shots.
Out there for the Lady Bulldogs is Taryn Thompson to start this second half. Jada King out there with Kesley Wynn, Paige King, and also out there is number 22 Sheridan Sorensen. Now the Bulldogs put it in to Wynn. Wynn drives all the way down, goes to the rack. Shot is blocked from behind by Grant. Grant goes out of bounds, comes back inbounds, grabs it, and brings it back. 21-16 our score. There's a pass wide open on the low block, scooping it up, scoring it. A nice move that time by Paula Tesoro.
Tesoro just had to go kind of an underneath shot to get it under Scooby Thompson. She did.
Right wing is King. Jada out top. 3 ball on the way. Taryn Thompson air ball. Bulldogs volleyball it back in, but right to Gathram of Duchesne. Eagles critical point here. They've taken a 7-point lead. Now right wing, they pass it inside. Shot up off the glass, no good. Rebound loose, picked up by Jada King. King, a reach around foul and steal by Grant. Should have been a foul, but she gets it, drives the other way and scores.
Oh, quick hands. And flips the turnover into a layup.
25-16, a 9-point lead for Duchesne. Critical point for the Bulldogs to gather themselves and get some points here. Can the Bulldogs survive this early run by Duchesne? Left wing pass to Kesley Wynn. Wynn dribbles the ball out top, goes to the right wing, goes all the way to the rack, shoots it up, can't get it to go. Loose ball tipped, shot up, and that one's in for the Bulldogs to stop the bleeding Sheridan Sorensen in the lane.
Sheridan gets the bucket, but let's give Kesley a ton of credit for just keeping that ball alive.
25-18, 6:33 left in the third quarter. Gathram for the Eagles, passes to the right wing. Now inside it goes, driving, shot blocked out of bounds by Taryn Thompson.
So Gunnison jumped into a 2-3 zone there, and Duchesne hit the high post, and Gunnison fortunate.
25-18, Duchesne, there's a pass inside, shot up, and in good. Another shot by Tesoro from the about 3/4 on her arm there.
Left-handed to no less.
27-18, Duchesne with the lead, back on top. Taryn Thompson for 3, bullseye!
That time she was able to get her feet set in rhythm. Big basket there by the Lady Bulldogs.
A Gunnison Implement 3-pointer. 6 minutes left in the third, 27-20. Bulldogs down by 7. Now they need to play a little defense. Now left wing pass, Gathram. Gathram puts it in the left corner for Duchesne. Duchesne dribbling the basketball with Brady. Brianna back on top. They'll reset. Grant again, no pressure from the Bulldogs.
Yeah, I think if you'd like to see him extend this zone out a little bit.
Now left wing with the basketball, Brianna Brady. Out top, Grant. Grant, one bounce dribble, right wing pass. Gives it up to Gathram. Gathram top again. 5:30 left here in the third. Pass down low, shot up, and it bounced out. That was a good shot, though, by number 30, Tesoro.
Tesoro snuck along the baseline and got an easy look, just didn't quite put it to bed.
Jada King on the right wing for the Bulldogs. Pass inside to Paige King. Backs her player down, shoots it over the top. Nice block. Straight up and down on the block that time by Brianna Brady. Back comes Duchesne. Left corner pass, Gathram. Baseline drive. Goes in, runs into a Gunnison Bulldog. That foul's going to be called on Taryn Thompson. And free throws coming for the Duchesne Eagles.
So it looks like they're going to hit Paige King, actually, with that foul. And that'll be Paige's second.
A 7-point Duchesne lead. Gunnison trying to weather the storm here. Free throw on the way. That is no good. Bounces out from the Gunnison telephone free throw line. Hermanson's Mill scoreboard 27-20 in favor of Duchesne. Free throw up, and that one is no good. Rebound, Grant pulls it away. Goes up for the shot, shoots, can't get it to go. Now Taryn Thompson with it. And there's a reach around foul, but no whistle on that one, fortunately, for Duchesne. They're letting them play. Right wing, Kesley Wynn. Out top goes to Thompson. Thompson right wing. Bulldogs trying to look inside. They fire it out top. Paige King swings it off to Taryn Thompson right wing. Thompson's hit a nice three earlier in this quarter. Now dribbling is Jada King. Passes over to Paige on the right corner. Bulldogs having some problems with this defense of Duchesne. Now we've got a foul away from the play, and Grant will pick that one up. Alyssa Grant of Duchesne.
Yeah, just kind of forearmed Kesley Wynn, trying to knock her off her cut. And that'll be Grant's second. And it looks like the Lady Bulldogs want a timeout.
27-20, Bulldogs down by 7. We'll take a timeout as well. It's your Gunnison Valley Bank timeout here on Centricom Channel 10 and the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network.
Coach B's Pizza, 557 South Main, a proud sponsor of Gunnison High School athletes, open 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Saturday. Coach B's Pizza offers lunch specials Monday through Friday, just $5 cash only, right next to the Gunnison High School home of the Bulldogs. Tantalizing pizza, market fresh salads, calzones, lunch, or dinner. The cheese sticks are super cheesy, the marinara and Alfredo out of sight. Use the convenient drive-thru at Coach B's Pizza, 557 South Main, Gunnison.
You've heard for years that Gunnison Market is your hometown grocer. Now Gunnison Market offers you a hometown pharmacist. Come experience friendly hometown service from Sean Sorensen at Gunnison Market Pharmacy. Sean grew up in Gunnison and offers competitive prices, expert advice, and convenient hours, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday and 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Saturdays. Explore the loyalty card benefits, which gives you a free gift card for every 10 prescriptions filled. Call 528-7555 or visit Gunnison Market Pharmacy.
Out of the Gunnison timeout, 27-20, they trade line right. Jada King, bounce pass into Kesley Wynn, shot is blocked. Now that's the third personal foul called on Alyssa Grant. And although we saw Mackenzie Nielsen shooting some shots, she wasn't moving around too much. We haven't seen her in the game yet here in the second half.
Right, and it'll be interesting to see if she's able to get some game run here.
Free throw up and no good for the Lady Bulldogs. And now Mackenzie gets up. That's good to see.
Enter stage left.
And going out is Grant with her third personal foul.
She's a little gingerly there.
But you know those seniors know how to suck it down, don't they, Rhett? Second free throw missed, rebound put back, no good. Bulldogs the ball and take it away, so they come up empty on that one. Tough break there. On the back comes Brianna Brady. Brady midcourt, center court circle, passes left angle, gives it to Tesoro, who's had a great third quarter. Now out top to Mackenzie Nielsen. Right wing pass goes to Gathram. They're going down, and hopefully that's not that same knee as Mackenzie goes down. We'll take a break here on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and Centricom Channel 10. We'll be back right after this.
We're talking with Riker Pickett at Gunnison Implemented Gunnison about Can-Am.
Can-Am has a great lineup of machines. We have anywhere from your work model, the Can-Am Defender, to your sand dunes, desert, the Can-Am X3, and anything in between. We got the Maverick Trail, we got the Maverick Sport, and also the Commander. For the farmers or the business people out there, Can-Am offers a commercial discount up to $1,500 off on any Can-Am Commander, Defender, Maverick Trail. So come and take advantage of those deals.
Stop by Gunnison Implemented Gunnison.
And we're back once again here on Centricom Channel 10, Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network, and that's not good to see.
Yeah, give her credit for giving it a go, but it's not worth a future of bad knees.
Now driving in, driving, scoring, nice drive by Ashlyn Gathram. And she makes it a 9-point game, 29-20. And Duchesne taking control of this one in the third quarter. Bulldogs got to find a way to score some points here. Out top, Taryn Thompson, bounce pass, threw it away. And taken by Brianna Brady. Brady on a 2-on-1 break to Gathram, shoots, misses, whistle, foul. Called on Kesley Wynn, and that'll send the Duchesne Eagles to the line for a pair of free throws.
Just an ill-advised pass, and Lady Eagles got into transition, and Gathram going to get a couple of free throws.
Bulldogs looking for an offensive answer to this Duchesne defense. They haven't found one yet. Free throw is skimming off the rim, no good. Into the game, Taylor Brackett and Kennedy Knudsen. Out will go Kesley Wynn, and also out will go Sheridan Sorensen. One more free throw for Gathram, it's going to be good. 30-20, a 10-point Duchesne lead, their largest lead of the game. 3:36 left in the third. Driving to the free throw line is Bulldogs Brackett. Brackett gives it over to Jada King. Pass cross post, picked off by Gathram of Duchesne. Back to come right wing drive. Now denied nicely. Brianna Brady takes it back out to the right corner to Gathram, left side. Gives it up to Blazard. Riley back out. And again, Duchesne will go into their set plays. No pressure from the Bulldogs, and now we have an offensive foul. It's going to be called on number 20, and that is going to be Blazard.
Actually, I think they're going to give that to Megan Raymond, number 12. That'll be her second.
So the Bulldogs get a break there with 3:10 left in the third quarter. Gunnison down by 10. They need to find an offensive answer. Out top, Jada King lobs it in to Taryn Thompson. Thompson shoots it up and rims it off, no good. Rebound, another defensive board by Riemann. Back comes Blazard, right wing pass. Now back out to the right wing, Brianna Brady. Brady passes down low, lost by Duchesne, out of bounds. Gunnison ball. Gunnison's been very fortunate. The lead hasn't ballooned here with some turnovers and missed shots by Duchesne. Into the game, I think it's Dyring that came in.
Kaylee, yep.
Taylor Brackett will bring it up on the dribble. No one for Gunnison. They're kind of tentative to go into that defense. Now dribbling in, bounce pass to the right corner to King. Page goes baseline drive, and now a foul called on Duchesne, their fourth team foul. And that's going to be against that's going to be against Brianna Brady.
Well, in that time, Page swung the ball through and then made an aggressive drive and forced the issue and got the whistle.
2:33 left, right corner, bounce pass into Dyring, lost the ball, back out to Brackett, 15-foot jumper, no good. Rebound loose on the corner, and Brackett picks it up. Taylor drives in, goes into the paint, floats one up, no good.
That overall length of the Lady Eagles, just challenging all those shots, make it hard.
2:16 left, 30-20, Duchesne with the lead and a timeout. This timeout is brought to you by Centricom Channel 10. We'll return after this.
Since 1947, Barney Trucking in Salina has built a reputation of unparalleled customer service and satisfaction in the trucking industry. Barney Trucking in Salina is now hiring local drivers. If you're looking for a solid career in the trucking industry that has a positive working environment, join the big blue trucks of Barney Trucking. The job includes benefits, training, retirement, and requires a Class A CDL license and an endorsement for doubles and triples. To apply, go to barneytrucking.com or call 529-4422. That's 529-4422.
No matter how you connect, Centricom delivers fast, reliable internet and powerful whole home mesh Wi-Fi throughout your home for intense gaming, easy sharing, and buffer-free streaming on every device all at once. With experts ready to help, connect to faster internet Connect with Centra Wi-Fi. Connect to now. Call or click Centracom.com to upgrade your internet today.
Critical time in the third quarter for the Gunnison Valley Bulldogs. They trail by 10, 30-20. Duchesne ball, and Brianna Brady will put it in play.
It's a real important 2 minutes here. I think the Lady Bulldogs cannot afford not to win these next 2 minutes.
Now jump shot from 17 on the way. Rims off, no good. Rebound tip, grabbed by Duchesne. Back out is Brady, left angle. Brady's going to drive denied nicely by Paige King. Back out midcourt left side. And again, Gunnison content to be in their zone as they go on the defense. Now nice pass down low. Shot off the glass. Good for two by Paula Tesoro.
The proverbial side pick and roll. Great execution.
Bulldogs Taylor Brackett pass tip taken away by Duchesne. Lead pass going to be for Gathram. Gathram drive, shoots, doesn't get it to go. Paige King on the rebound. Now back out. Bulldogs bring it down, and Duchesne actually playing the style of play we thought Gunnison should be playing. Pressuring, and there's a three ball. No good. Rebound taken by Kennedy Knudsen. Back outside, Taylor Brackett for three. That's no good. Another offensive board. Turnaround jumper, good by Kennedy Knudsen.
Doing work, the freshman. A couple offensive rebounds. Gets it back to a 10-point lead. Now Gunnison can't trade. They've got to get some stops.
1:09 left in the third quarter. It's 32-22. Gunnison trails by 10. Gathram right wing, dribbles, pass over to the right side, driving down to the baseline, spinning, shooting, and rimming it off, no good. Rebound taken by Jada King. Bulldogs work it up. There's a pass and throw it away. Brackett in the corner. They missed the pass and turned it over. 51 seconds left here in the third, 32-22.
Yeah, you work so hard on defense and then you turn it over. Makes it hard.
And now Gunnison will stay back and Duchesne will run some clock here. Ariana Hopkins out top, right wing pass. Goes to the the Eagles Brady, now to Gathram, high right post. Back out, they're just gonna chew some time off the clock. Right wing pass goes to Hopkins, left wing. Tesoro's had a great third quarter. Stolen by Taylor Brackett. Great job defensively by Gunnison there. Down by 10, Taylor Brackett. Going to bring it over to the right wing, dribbles right into the teeth of the defense. She had a lane to the left side and decided to go right. And then taken away by Duchesne. And they throw it away. And it's Gunnison ball with 5.6 seconds left.
Two pretty rough possessions right there. No way to sugarcoat it.
32-22, Gunnison trails by 10. They do have a chance to score before the end of the third quarter. Dyring puts it in, gets it to Jada King. Jada's going to drive in, goes to the rack, shoots it up, and can't get it to go as it bounces off the rim and glass. No good. Gunnison trails by 10 as we head to the fourth quarter of action here on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network, Centricom Channel 10.
Serving South Central Utah for over 100 years, the Gunnison Valley Bank has seen vast changes in the banking business over the past century. The bank first opened its doors in 1909, and beginning next month, Gunnison Valley Bank will be a part of State Bank of Southern Utah and will continue to serve the banking needs of these rural communities. Gunnison Valley Bank looks forward to a bright and secure future with State Bank of Southern Utah, serving the financial needs of rural Utah. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Robinson Transport is a major part of the central Utah economy by hauling supplies to maintain the energy needs of Utah and surrounding states. The management extends a sincere appreciation to all of their drivers for their hard work and dedication. Robinson Transport fully supports the education of our area youth and their participation in athletic competition. Should you need any construction equipment, topsoil, gravel, or concrete work, remember Robinson Transport of Salina, a proud sponsor of this sports broadcast.
8 minutes to decide whose season is over. And right now, the Gunnison Bulldogs a -10 on that end of the scenario right now. They're down by 10 going into the fourth quarter at 32-22. They trail.
Yeah, just not a very sharp third quarter. The Bulldogs kind of had their way those 8 minutes. Let's see if the Lady Bulldogs can stand.
Now they do put a little full court press on, or a little half court trap. Now they work it out, does Duchesne, now right wing. They have it, back out top. Again, Gunnison staying back, pass to the left wing, no pressure. And Duchesne will hold the ball with a 10-point lead and run a lot of clock. Now dribbling the left side, driving in, Tesoro shoots. offensive foul or a travel? It's an offensive foul on Grant. Picks up her fourth, a moving screen, I guess.
Yeah, this kind of didn't have her feet set. So that bring Grant to the bench for an extended period of time.
Maddie Karen will check in. Well, the real defensive damage has been done by the bigs down low and also outside. That's Gathram. Also down low, you've got Brianna Brady, and then number 12, Megan Raymond. Now driving in as Kesley Wynn lost the ball, gets on the low block. She's trapped. Passes back out, taken away, gets it back though. Kesley drives, shoots, scores, and she's fouled. How did she do that, Rhett?
Just hustle. It was a 50-50 ball. Anybody could have come up with it. Kesley Wynn just darted in there, got it, and then got immediately to the rim, the hoop, and the harm.
A possible three-point play, which would help Gunnison's cause here early in the fourth quarter with 7:26 left. Free throw on the way, good as it rattles down. Now do the Bulldogs put a little half-court trap together? We'll see.
Looks like a little 1-2-2 action here.
Now Duchesne trying to break it. They do break it. Pass it to Tesoro. They just work it to the left angle. Back out top it goes. Duchesne works at left wing, giving it up to Raymond. Raymond passes out top to Tesoro, gets it over to Gathram. Gathram right wing to Maddie Karen. Back out top again, very deliberate Duchesne. Now to Tesoro, waiting for the perfect shot and pass and play. Lobs it in, shot by Tesoro, no good. Loose ball picked up by Duchesne, another offensive board.
The rebounds just seems like whenever the Lady Eagles need one, they get one.
Out top, left wing pass goes to Maddie Karen. Karen, left angle pass. Duchesne swings it to Tesoro. Again, working the perimeter, and Gunnison just rotating with their defense, and lots of time going off the clock. Down by 7.
Now there's got to be a little more on the ball pressure.
Now down a low block, shot up, no good. Rebound loose, picked up by the Bulldogs, but she's out of bounds. And that's going to be out on Sheridan Sorensen. Gunnison will be on defense yet again. And I agree, Rhett, a little more pressure on the ball and force some bad passes. Lobbing it in, out to Tesoro. Now right wing, three ball on the way. Good, drained on the right angle by Brianna Brady. And it's a 10-point lead again, 35-25. As we take a look at our Cache Valley Bank scoreboard. Back on top, Sheridan, or check that. Taryn Thompson passes to Paige King, or Jada King, shot no good. Rebound put back up and in by Taryn Thompson. On the low block. 5:49 left in the fourth quarter. Now pass to the right side for Duchesne on the right wing, back out, and again they'll choose some timeout, just working the perimeter passing. Now out top to Sora. To Brady. Brady holding the ball for Duchesne. And now we have a foul on the Gunnison Bulldogs. They're going to call that one on Sheridan Sorensen. And Gunnison just content to let the passes go around the perimeter and no pressure.
Yeah, you're going to have to, you've got to extend so that whoever has the ball doesn't get a really clean look at all those cutters coming off those screens.
Inbounds, midcourt straight away. With the basketball is Gathram. Ashland swings it midcourt right side. Brianna Brady dribbles in, passes down low. Gathram traveled and turns it over to the Bulldogs with 5:14 left in the fourth. Gunnison down by 8, 35-27 on the Coach B's scoreboard.
Well, that time they did. They picked just a little bit of pressure up there and force a travel.
Pressure came on the inside, though. 5:10 left here in the fourth. Driving in is King. King lost the ball and turned it over. Too much dribbling into the teeth of the defense. Now a steal right back by Kesley Wynn. Wynn for the Bulldogs. Brings it back the other way. Rifles it left wing. Long shot on the way. Rattles out, no good for the Bulldogs. Gathram on the rebound, tied up. Loose ball and a jump ball called. Alternate possession will give it
to the Lady Bulldogs, I believe.
Good job there by Gunnison.
Kennedy Knutson just got her arms in there and tied that one up.
Inbounds play, pass tipped, and Kesley Wynn tracks it down at midcourt. Right side, brings it up with 4:46 left in the game. Right wing pass goes to Paige King, or Jada King, excuse me. Now Kennedy Knutson pass, a little foul from the backside, no whistle. There's a three ball on the way, it hits the rim, no good. Rebound loose, Gunnison can't get to it. Grab by Megan Raymond.
Couple of good looks for the Lady Bulldogs. They just didn't fall. Kesley had a good look, so did Jada.
Right wing pass. Duchesne works it out top. Fires it over to the left wing. With it there is Blazard. Back out top, we go to Tesoro. Left wing to Blazard. Now out top. With it is Raymond. Right wing. Again, just working the perimeter on the passes. And if I was the Duchesne coach, I'd just continue to do this until you get the perfect shot. Driving in, shot, no good. Now loose ball picked up by Duchesne, and they'll bring it back out again. Now dribbling, passing over the left side, streaking in, pass tip, knocked out of bounds by Gunnison. 3:46 left in the game, and time just ticking off that clock for Gunnison, down by 8. Kennedy Knudsen checks out. Paige King will check in. Inbounds play. They fire it into the lane. Tesoro with it, back out left wing, and again Duchesne will bring it back out. Now swing it over to the left side. Again, good strategy by Duchesne. They're just going to dribble around, pass it back out, and watch that time tick off the clock and make this a time clock issue for Gunnison.
They're deliberate, and they're pretty good at it. They set a lot of good screens.
Driving in, Duchesne lost ball out of bounds, tipped by Gunnison. It'll be Duchesne ball with 3:16 left in the game. 6 fouls on Duchesne, 3 on Gunnison. Inbounds play to the right wing, driving in, a little Euro step, I guess, and a bucket.
Tesoro's had a nice half here in the second half.
10-point game, 37-27. Bulldogs throw it away, and that's going to be tipped by Duchesne, luckily for the Bulldogs.
Very fortunate. That pass was not going anywhere, but in a bad direction.
Duchesne 37, Gunnison Valley 27. Inbounds play to Kennedy Knudsen, who checked in. Knudsen bounce pass right corner, 3 ball on the way, in and out, no good for the Bulldogs.
Man.
Rebound Duchesne.
That's 2 for Jada King that just rattled around and just would not fall.
Right corner for Duchesne, and they'll chew some time off the clock yet again. There's a pass and a foul called on Kesley Wynn of Gunnison. That'll be the 4th team foul. Coming in is Grant with 4 fouls. 2:46 left. Time running out for the Bulldogs. Baseline underneath throw basket. Inbounds for Brianna Brady. Pass in, tipped out by Gunnison. Where the Bulldogs, we said, needed their shots to drop from outside to really open up that defense, and they have not been able to do that.
A couple of heartbreakers for Jada King.
Inbounds, shot up by Tesoro, no good. Handoff goes to Jada King. Jada brings it up on the dribble for the Bulldogs. Bulldogs in the dark uniforms, Duchesne in the white. Out top, Kennedy Knudsen drives in the lane, dishes out to the right wing with no one there and throws it away, but tipped by Duchesne. Well, with 2:30 left in the game, you drive into that lane, you got to force the official to make a call, Rhett, you would think, as there's 6 fouls on Duchesne right now.
Yeah, the Lady Bulldogs just haven't been able to get that 7th foul to get him to the free throw line.
Lob pass down low, stolen away by Duchesne's Tesoro. She's had a great second half. And now reaching foul by Jada King, and that will be the 5th foul on Gunnison with 2:21 left in the game. 37-27, Duchesne looking to be among the top 8 teams in the state to go into the state tournament at Weber State University coming up next week. We'll take a timeout on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and Centricom Channel 10. This is a Gunnison Market timeout.
Hermanson's Mill in Gunnison has a full line of Smart Licks mineral tubs that fit any cattle program you may have. Cow-calf operations, feeder cattle, or even dairy operations. There's a Smart Licks tub for your animals. They also have a full line of cattle vaccines with thousands of doses in stock. Cattle vaccines, cattle wormer, implants, and non-prescription antibiotics. Hermanson's Mill, they have it all. That's Hermanson's Mill in Gunnison. Stop by or give them a call, 528-3136.
Are you looking for home decorating ideas? How about a new car or planning a family vacation? The answer to these and millions of other questions can be found on the internet. And getting those answers quickly is why you need a fast and reliable connection from Lightburst Broadband by Gunnison Telecom. With Lightburst Broadband, you'll get those answers, watch videos, and experience all the world has to offer without the slowdowns. Trust the company that has been connecting you to the world for over a century, Gunnison Telecom. See us on the web at gtelco.net, visit our office, or call 528-7236.
And welcome back to action. Duchesne inbounds play. They have the ball with Grant. Now Gunnison applying the pressure that we thought they should have been applying the entire fourth quarter. They're guarding everybody close and forcing some near turnovers here. There's a pass to the left side for Duchesne. Now on the left angle, dribbling the basketball is Brianna Brady. Pass to the left angle. 1:50 left in the game. Gatherum's going to drive in, scoops it up, and can't get it to go. Rebound over the top, grab it by Tesoro, shoots, misses. Rebound loose, picked up by the Gunnison Bulldogs. 1:38 left. No one helping out the Bulldogs, and now we've got a whistle and a timeout by the head coach of the Lady Bulldogs. We'll take another timeout here on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network. Centricom Channel 10. It's a Gunnison, actually a Barney Trucking timeout.
In the days of the Mountain Men, Cache Valley, Utah became a central gathering place for trappers and explorers. They named it Cache because it was there they would store their goods and come together to trade and connect. This spirit of community continues today at Cache Valley Bank with locations and services throughout Utah, including 3 branches right here in San Pete County. They are Central Utah's financial outfitter. No matter your mountain, they want to see you reach the top. Cache Valley and Central Utah are rooted in grand expeditions. Let's keep that heritage alive together. Discover Cache Valley Bank. Mountains await. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Thanks for joining us again here on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network, Centricom Channel 10. Mike Trainer, Rhett Jackson with you. 37-27, the Gunnison Valley Bulldogs trail with 1:30 left in the game. They will bring it up. Jada King dribbles to the free throw line, drives in, shoots it up, gets the foul call, and they'll be at the line. Boy, Duchesne sat on 6 fouls for a good part of that fourth quarter, and that's about the first drive they've gone in to try to get a foul.
Yep, and that'll be Grant's 5th, so her night will be over. Did a nice job for the Duchesne Lady Eagles.
At the free throw line is going to be Jada King. Checking in for the Eagles is going to be number 20, Riley Blazer. So the Bulldogs at the line. Jada King fires the first, and no good.
Oh, just a tale of her night. The tough shooting night for the senior. Really has a pretty nice stroke, but just a lot of in and outs tonight.
Another free throw by Gunnison Valley's Jada King. It's on the way and good. 9-point game. 1:27 left. Full court pressure by the Bulldogs. Pass in goes to Gathrum in the backcourt. Gathrum dribbles the basketball. Gets into the forecourt. Hands it off there to Blazard. Blazard on the right wing. Swings it back again. And now 1:14 left. Gathrum drives in. Layup is no good. Rebound. Oh, a late whistle. And that'll be free throws for Duchesne. 37-28. Bulldogs trail. Checking into the game is going to be Sheridan Sorensen. But first at the Robinson Transport free throw line. It's on the way and short, no good for Gathrum. Well, I've been impressed with Ashlyn Gathrum's game tonight.
Yep, I think she does a lot of nice things for the Lady Eagles.
One more to make it a 10-point game. Make it a 4-possession game, and no. Rims off, rebound Bulldogs. Slight glimmer of hope, but they need some quick threes. Driving over to the right side, Kesley Wynn goes inside. Back outside it goes to Kennedy Knutson. Knutson fires it out to Paige King. Left wing, 3-ball on the way. Jada banks it in from the left wing. And it's 37-31 with 52 seconds left. We'll take a break as the timeout is called by Gunnison Valley. We'll be back right after this Jones and DeMille Engineering timeout.
For more than 20 years, South San Pete Pack in Centerfield has served Central Utah with animal processing and retail custom meats. The staff and management appreciate your business and will continue to offer custom slaughter services for beef, pork, and lamb and provide choice cuts of meat. Remember, South San Pete Pack sells Norbest products, ribeye, and sirloin steaks and operates their own smoker, so everything's done in-house. For meat processing or retail sales, think of South San Pete Pack at 350 North Main in Centerfield. Call 528-3768.
Eat fresh at your Gunnison Subway. Subway features a variety of hot toasted subs, soups, and sandwiches with 8 subs under 6 grams of fat. Get your morning started with a full menu of delicious breakfast items. You'll also enjoy Subway's fresh soup served year-round, personal pizzas, and for that party or get-together, Subway's party platters. And stop in for February, where you get any regular footlong for $5. That's your Gunnison Subway, open 7 days a week at 215 South Main in Gunnison.
A bang three by Jada King makes it a two-possession game, 37-31, 52 seconds left in the game. Duchesne to put it in play. And now they fire it in. It's going to be in, and now dribbling down is going to be Brady. Brianna Brady at midcourt gets fouled.
You know, Jada was due. I mean, she had two just rattle in and out, and then she banked one in. So things seem to even out for shooters. She was due for one to fall.
17 fouls apiece on each team, a 1-and-1, as the Bulldogs will bring in just 5 new players.
Yeah, there's just subbing offense for defense here, and now they're back to offense. And the Lady Eagles are going to have to hit some free throws to seal this one.
Bulldogs will be checking up threes you would expect here. With 47.7 seconds left, free throw on the way, a high archer is no good. Rebound taken by the Bulldogs. Kesley Wynn's going to bring it up. Kesley going to drive all the way down, and Kesley's going to get fouled, and she'll be at the free throw, and not what Duchesne should have done in that situation.
Right, so now, you know, it does put the onus on Kesley Wynn to make free throws, but what a great opportunity to score with the clock stopped.
And the Bulldogs will send up their 4 players, make that 5 players for defense to check in, or 4 of them. One will wait for the shooter. And that'll be Dyring waiting. Kesley Wynn's going to try to get 2 free throws to make this a 4-point game. First one up, good, all net.
Big front end there.
Makes it a 5-point game with 42.5 seconds left. Second one on the way, that's short. Rebound taken by Duchesne. Eagles in the backcourt with the basketball, dribbling, and a foul called on the Bulldogs. 1-and-1 at the other end as Kesley Wynn picks up that foul. And back to the free throw line, Brianna Brady, where she just missed the last front end.
Yeah, and it was not a very nice-looking free throw, so she's going to have to prove that she can hit one.
Bulldogs making player changes here. Offense back in for the defense. 36.7 seconds left. 37-32. Bulldogs will have to rebound here if she misses. Front end for Brianna Brady. On the way, that is good. And she makes it a 2-possession game. Still, 6-point lead. One more here will make it a 3-possession game.
Yeah, this is a big free throw. That free throw came off with a real funky spin, but it settled in.
One more for Brianna Brady, trying to make it a little more of a cushion. It's on the way. It is no good. Rebound taken by the Bulldogs, Kennedy Knutson. She's got to hurry down court. Racing it down. Bulldogs can use a 3, driving all the way to the rack, passing down low, shot up, and good for the Bulldogs. And a timeout with 27.6 seconds left. 38-34, a 4-point lead. How big is that free throw now?
Huge, yeah. I mean, because now it only takes 2 twos to tie.
Well, it'll take 2 twos instead of 1 3 to tie the game. So that was huge. 27.6 seconds left. Timeout on the court. We'll take a 30-second timeout on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and Centricom Channel 10.
Our team works hard to shape the quality of life wherever we live and work. These values allow our team to be the go-to source for rural entities.
For integrity, honesty, and technical expertise, think of Jones and DeMille Engineering. With offices in Richfield, Roosevelt, Price, and Manti. Visit jonesanddemille.com or find them on Facebook. Since 1982, Jones and DeMille Engineering, your infrastructure professionals.
And welcome back to the Horn Activity Center on the campus of Snow College in Ephraim, Utah. Mike Trainer, Rhett Jackson, Nate Palmer with you. On the camera, we have Levi Naylor and Gideon Palmer up there. 27.6 seconds left. 38-34, the Gunnison Bulldogs trail by 4. Inbounds play for Duchesne after the Bulldogs made a deuce. Inbounds for Blazard. Blazard gets it in to Gathram. Gathram dribbles and gets fouled quickly by Berkeley Peterson. And now the Bulldogs will bring 5 new players to the check-in line here on the sideline. 25.6 seconds left. And again, Duchesne, like you said, Red, if they hit their free throw, they should be okay.
Yeah, but this is another front end. We'll see what Gathram does here. But there is a little bit of pressure here.
A missed shot here and a 3 by the Bulldogs makes it a 1-point game. Free throw on the way, no, rebound loose, picked up by Gunnison and knocked out of bounds by Knutson. Duchesne basketball. They missed an opportunity there, did the Bulldogs. And they let the clock run after that too, Rhett.
I think they're going to talk that over.
It'll be Duchesne ball on the sideline. Boy, the Bulldogs had the missed shot, had the rebound, just couldn't gather it as it went out of bounds.
You know, and everybody takes rebounds for granted, and they're gold. They're just absolutely golden.
They put about 5 seconds back on the clock, 5.2 for 23.2 on the clock. And again, inbounds play for Duchesne. They get it in, and now another foul. That's going to be an automatic 2 shots now. They missed their opportunity. That was the last 1-and-1 they had an opportunity at with a 4-point deficit, 21.6 seconds left. And the way this one's going, you kind of wonder why the Bulldogs didn't go into this with about 2 or 3 minutes left. They've really made up some ground here, Rhett.
Pressuring plays more into their hands because they're the quicker team. All right, here's a couple of big free throws from Riley Blazard.
Blazard shoots the first and no good. And here come
the troops, huh?
It's like the platoon. Is this basic training or what? 21.6 seconds left, 38-34, Duchesne with the lead. Bulldogs trying to claw back into this one. At the charity stripe, free throw on the way, and that is no good again. Rebound Knutson, she's got to hurry, 20 seconds left. And now dribbling the basketball is Knutson, 16 seconds, she'll drive in, floats it up, can't get it to go. Rebound put back Knutson, no good, tip back out, 11 seconds left. Out top, Jada King. Jada's going to be fouled, and that was not a wise foul by Riley Blazard, but 8.3 seconds left as the Bulldogs took a lot of time off the clock there, Rhett.
All right, so this will be a front end of a 1-and-1 for the Bulldogs.
2 free throws here would make it a 2-point game, though, with 8.3 seconds left. Bulldogs still have a glimmer of hope, but they have to do everything perfectly for the final 8 seconds. First free throw by Jada King on the way. No good. Rebound, Bulldogs. Paige King had it knocked out of bounds by Duchesne with 7.3 seconds left. The problem is they get 1-3 and they still have a 1-point deficit.
And then the Lady Eagles, they could have pretty much sealed the game with a rebound, and they couldn't come up with the rebound. So there's still a heartbeat for the Lady Bulldogs.
Coming up, our Sunrise Engineering post-game show, serving communities for over 40 years. Learn more at sunrise-eng.com. We'll take a quick timeout with 7.3 seconds left. 38-34, Duchesne leads.
Coach B's Pizza, 557 South Main, a proud sponsor of Gunnison High School athletes, open 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Saturday. Coach B's Pizza offers lunch specials Monday through Friday, just $5 cash only, right next to the Gunnison High School, home of the Bulldogs. Tantalizing pizza, market fresh salads, calzones, lunch or dinner. The cheese sticks are super cheesy, the marinara and Alfredo out of sight. Use the convenient drive-thru at Coach B's Pizza, 557 South Main, Gunnison.
And welcome back once again on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network at Centricom Channel 10. 7.3 seconds left. Bulldogs basketball on the sideline. They need a 3.
They need a 3, but they don't need to settle for a 3. So you can get something going to the basket and a chance to score with the clock stopped.
Just to have some time on the clock is what they need. They need a quick basket either way. Inbounds comes. Now Knutson down low, shoots it up. Can't get it to go. 5 seconds left. That should do it. Duchesne gets the rebound with 2 seconds left. And Bulldogs had their chances, Rhett. They just couldn't come up with the free throws, the threes, or the rebounds there to win this game.
Just a little bit too little too late. But they did make it interesting.
And free throws back at the other end with Gathram, Ashlyn Gathram. 38-34, the Bulldogs made a charge in the end. They trailed by as many as 10 or 11 there in the fourth quarter, and they have cut that down to 4 here at the close of the game. Free throw on the way, and no good by Gathram. Well, you mentioned it earlier, Rhett. This Bulldog team is the quicker team. Had they gone to the pressure earlier in this game, this could be a different game.
Yeah, I mean, I think they kind of got lulled to sleep with the deliberate style of the Lady Eagles.
Free throw bounces in good, 39-34. Bulldogs will roll it up with 2 seconds left. Picking it up is Jada King shoots the 3, hits the rim, and that'll do it. The Duchesne Eagles make it to the final 8 of state as they beat the Gunnison Valley Bulldogs 39-34. It's time now for our Sunrise Engineering postgame show. We're growing and we're hiring. Sunrise Engineering, visit them at sunrise-eng.com. We'll be right back.
You've heard for years that Gunnison Market is your hometown grocer. Now Gunnison Market offers you a hometown pharmacist. Come experience friendly hometown service from Sean Sorensen at Gunnison Market Pharmacy. Sean grew up in Gunnison and offers competitive prices, expert advice, and convenient hours, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday and 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Saturdays. Explore the loyalty card benefits, which gives you a free gift card for every 10 prescriptions filled. Call 528-7555 or visit Gunnison Market Pharmacy.
We're talking with Riker Pickett at Gunnison Implement at Gunnison about Can-Am.
Can-Am has a great lineup of machines. We have anywhere from your work model, the Can-Am Defender, to your sand dunes, desert, the Can-Am X3, and anything in between. We got the Maverick Trail, we got the Maverick Sport, and also the Commander. For the farmers or the business people out there, Can-Am offers a commercial discount up to $1,500 off on any Can-Am Commander, Defender, Maverick Trail. So come and take advantage of those deals.
Stop by Gunnison Implement at Gunnison.
Since 1947, Barney Trucking in Salina has built a reputation of unparalleled customer service and satisfaction in the trucking industry. Barney Trucking in Salina is now hiring local drivers. If you're looking for a solid career in the trucking industry that has a positive working environment, join the big blue trucks of Barney Trucking. The job includes benefits, training, retirement, and requires a Class A CDL license and an endorsement for doubles and triples. To apply, go to barneytrucking.com or call 529-4422. That's 529-4422.
No matter how you connect, Centricom delivers fast, reliable internet and powerful whole-home mesh Wi-Fi throughout your home for intense gaming, easy sharing, and buffer-free streaming on every device all at once. With experts ready to help. Connect to faster internet. Connect with Centra Wi-Fi. Connect to now. Call or click Centricom.com to upgrade your internet today.
Wherever you send it. And welcome back on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network, Centricom Channel 10, during our Sunrise Engineering postgame show, creating solutions that work and relationships that last. Sunrise Engineering. Learn more at sunrise-eng.com. Gunnison Valley Bulldogs, tough one here as they lose this ball game. I believe the final score was 39-34. Bulldogs lose by 5 here in this state play-in game. And Duchesne, really the team that I got to give credit to. They played better defensively in this game. They executed a little better, and they finished a little better.
Yeah, and they played to their pace. The game took on a flavor that they liked better. The Lady Bulldogs turned up the heat a little bit in the last 3 minutes and made a dash at it, but just not enough to overcome a really good third quarter by the Lady Eagles.
Well, as we take a look at some of the stats from this game, as we glance at that, brought to you by Subway in Gunnison and South Sanpete Pack. What are our final stats? Tell us.
Well, there's some things to be looked at here with the stats. The Lady Eagles shot 15 of 40, which isn't great. That's 37.5%. The Lady Bulldogs actually shot 4 more times. They shot 44 times, only made 13 for 29.5%. You're just not going to win too many games shooting 29.5%. From beyond the arc, the shooting was not great by either team. Duchesne was 2 of 7. The Lady Bulldogs 3 of 16. That's the telltale sign right there, 18%. And from the free throw line, the Lady Bulldogs didn't really help themselves, 5 of 13, and the Lady Eagles could have sealed the deal a lot sooner had they hit some free throws. They were 7 of 24 for 29%. The Lady Eagles took care of the ball a little better. They only had 10 turnovers. The Lady Bulldogs had 15 of those. Each team had 6 assists. So not a lot of crisp passing and not a lot of passes that end up as baskets. Some individual scoring, if you'd like us to go through that. For the Lady Eagles, Ashlyn Gatherham, a nice game. She had 9 for the Lady Eagles. Brianna Brady with 7, Mackenzie Nilsson with 4, Alyssa Grant with 5, Riley Blazard with 2, Jade Moon with 2, and Paula Tesoro with 10 for a team high 10 for a total of 39. For the Lady Bulldogs, Jada King with 4, Kesley Wynn with 6, Tayron Scooby Thompson with 5, Sheridan Sorensen with 11, Kennedy Knudsen with 4, Kaylee Dyering with 3, and Taylor Brackett with 1, which totaled out to 34.
All right, we do appreciate Sunrise Engineering for sponsoring our stats as well. Of course, promoting athletic and academic excellence. Sunrise Engineering. Visit them at sunrise-eng.com as the Gunnison Valley Bulldogs drop their season here in Ephraim, not too far from home, to the Duchesne Eagles. I'm going to borrow Nate Palmer's score sheet again and give you the rundown of the games that went on today, just so you have it again. This game, of course, was won by Duchesne 39-34. The game before, Enterprise beat Roland Hall St. Mark 63-19. So Enterprise and Duchesne matchup at 4:10 at Weber State University next Thursday. Beaver knocked off St. Joseph 76-33. And then Draper APA was beaten by Altamont 53-36. So Beaver plays Altamont 5:50 p.m. at Weber State next Thursday. Layton Christian Academy taken out by Millard 59-28. And then North Summit crushed Rockwell 87-20. So Millard plays North Summit at 7:30 in the evening next Thursday. And then Wasatch Academy nipped North Severe 42-41. And Kanab crushed Waterford 82-22. So Wasatch Academy plays Kanab 9:10 p.m. on Thursday next week at Weber State University. We'll have all those games on Centricom Channel 10 and Local10.tv, as well as the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network with our local teams. Rhett, any final words?
Those seniors for the Lady Bulldogs, they've played a lot of basketball, and congratulations on a good season. Opportunity just they kind of slipped away, but they're going to go on to have a really good spring. A lot of these young ladies will be returning for our softball team, and they, of course, defending state champs, and they'll have a chance to defend that state championship again. And we just appreciate their really good girls. There's a lot of good young talent coming through. So good job. The program seems to be on the rise.
All right, boys action tomorrow. Gunnison Valley Bulldogs in action. I believe you'll have the call on that.
Have the call on that, and I think Gunnison's got a pretty good draw there. They're going to take on Roland Hall, the Winged Lions. So here again, just as Region 18's been a very difficult region for the girls, it's also a very tough region for the boys. And so, Gunnison comes in with a lower seed. I fully expect them to give Roland Hall all they want early in the morning. And you know what? It seems like strange things happen that very first early morning game. So Roland Hall's having to sleep in a motel somewhere. Gunnison's going to be able to sleep in their own beds and just make the short drive up here. And we'll be here. Hopefully it's a good game.
All right, thanks a lot, Rhett. Special thanks to all of our sponsors, including Sunrise Engineering on the post-game show. Sunrise Engineering, serving communities like yours all over the western United States. And special thanks to all of our sponsors. Subway of Gunnison, South San Pete Pack, Jones & DeMille Engineering, Robinson Transport, Gunnison Market, Barney Trucking, Coach B's Pizza, Cache Valley Bank, Centricom, Channel 10, Gunnison Valley Bank, Hermanson's Mill, Gunnison Telephone, and Gunnison Implement. Here on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network, Centricom Channel 10 will have action tomorrow with the boys' action here at the 2A ranks here at Snow College in Ephraim. For Nate Palmer, for Gideon Palmer, Levi Naylor, our cameraman, and Rhett Jackson, I'm Mike Trena. Your final score again, the Duchesne Eagles beat the Gunnison Valley Bulldogs by a score of 39-34. Have a great evening, everyone.
Been listening to exciting high school basketball action on South Central Utah sports leaders, Mid-Utah Radio and Centricom Channel 10. This sports broadcast has been brought to you by sports-minded sponsors throughout South Central Utah. Join us next time for more exciting high school basketball action on Centricom Channel 10 and Mid-Utah Radio.